Alrighty, so as you can see in chat right there, our birdhouses are done. So to keep up on those, we're going to immediately go do them. Let's go ahead and buy our seeds and do a quick run. And you can see 28,000 hunter XP for a willow birdhouse, guys. A willow one. Imagine you're doing these with redwood or magic trees. Oh my god, you get so much experience. It's crazy. Mind you, I am on the normal Iron Man game mode, so I think my XP for skilling is times 65 or something like that. But nonetheless, we went from, I think, 30 all the way up to 49. I would have just gotten maple logs if I realized this was going to be this much XP, but it's all right. Nonetheless, we did end up with how many? We got 8 bird's nest off of that. I don't know if it scales based on the type of bird's nest that you're using, but still 8 free bird's nests. And then we got a spare sapphire ring, which eventually we can enchant for Zulbra. Really worth it. Easy, super quick, a ton of experience just that fast. Next time I go, I will be doing, I believe, maple. And then eventually at 59, we can do U birdhouse. So honestly, one maple run and then it'll probably be right into use and soon magic. That's really fast for us. So back to doing a little bit of agility. We already got level 34. It doesn't take long at all for this. So a little bit more agility just to have it. I just want to kind of pad my stats a little bit, get as much as we can done early while I'm still in this okay mood for skilling. I personally enjoy a lot of Slayer and a lot of combat training stuff, so those won't bother me. I'd like to get skilling out of the way while I have the motivation to do it. However, Slayer and their Slayer caskets will help us out a lot. We do need to get our magic up. Not as important anymore since we can't use the lunar spellbook, but overall still will be really useful in the future. I think I'm gonna go for a 75 attack here. I feel like eventually going in and being able to do things like raids and whatnot, having 60 attack will just limit me quite a lot. If I have 75 attack, I can at least use a whip and I can lock my XP going into it. So I think that for the sake of the series, we're gonna be a 75 attack pure. We'll be able to use god swords if we eventually get them, even though doing God Wars dungeon is going to be miserable as a pure. I'm probably best off just grinding for a Dragon Warhammer. And honestly, a hardcore Iron Man with a Dragon Warhammer seems pretty crazy. So see eventually what happens, but right now my goal is going to be a 75 attack and we're probably going to stay at 52 prayer. I feel like going for 99 prayer would be a little cheap, especially since we don't need it. I want to stick to being as much of a pure as possible. Alrighty, 70 agility done. Now since we can do maple birdhouses, we're quickly going to chop 4 maple logs and we're going to do a birdhouse run and a herbler run. Remember, we do have 3 Raynar seeds, so as long as those go through properly, we can get such a huge boost from that. I'm actually gonna have to start making my own super compost and ultra compost and stuff. That's tough. Forgot I only have 1k coins and I actually don't think that's enough money to buy 20 seeds, so ooh, let's go find an Arty Knight. So we got 1 extra bird's nest that time, but we did get a bunch of seeds from the nest. And okay, a willow and a curry tree. God, that was just awful. 11 herbs off of our first one. That's huge for me. If we could do that with Raynars, get like 10 plus from each of them. I know I'm only using normal compost. I will work on getting super and ultra, but if we can manage to pull like over 20, I think, parapods off these first 3 seeds, I'll be pretty excited for that. Not that I'll be using them literally anytime soon. I have absolutely no need for them just yet, but to have them be pretty nice. So this is kind of awkward, but I have all these herbs and I quite literally cannot afford the secondaries for her right now. So we just don't have much we could do with that. I will try to go do this Slayer task. I have to kill skeletons, which isn't hard. I think I'm just gonna range them though. I think that'll honestly be my best bet. Do I even have an Avas? I do. Okay. So I think I'm going to range them and hopefully I need a Slayer level of 18 to wear that. Awesome. Hopefully I can get a Slayer casket or 2 and try to make a little bit of money. Hey, we just got the first piece of lumberjack as I was getting more logs for birdhouse runs. That's pretty cool. Hey, another Raynar weed drop. Free prayer potion. Another Slayer casket. This could be huge. I know I can easily go complete a few of these really easy quests for money, but I just don't really care to at the moment. It's not that I need money. It would just be a lot nicer to see some money than 9k. So, tooth half of key. Not too upset about that. Okay, still would prefer some money game, but it is what it is. So our last skeleton of that awful first task to have, I only need 4,000 more range XP, so I'm going to very quickly go ahead and just get 67 range and then teleport out. 2 Slayer points for that. 2. Wow. That's painful. All right. So it was all good, though. We did get 2 Slayer caskets, even though neither of them were really worth our time. But we did also just get a lot of range XP and 47 Slayer. Once we get 55, we're able to move on to using like broad bolts and stuff, which brings us... What the hell is a rock slug, bro? Oh my god, I haven't done that in forever. I know I'm gonna need those bags of salt. It was like 40 of them, right? Cool. So I know for a fact that once I get 55 Slayer, I can use broad bolts. Now the issue is I need to get a rune crossbow. and what drops runite limbs is dragons. Unless I, for some reason, godforsaken reason, I want to go ahead and grind out 91 smithing right now, which I just flat out don't, I'm gonna have to go fight some iron and steel dragons, and that's going to be pretty tough. I also definitely need to upgrade my ranging gear, which would be nice to have blue d'hide, which I need 68 crafting for. Unfortunately, that's not gonna be the easiest grind, and I'm gonna need a bit more money, so I might go do a quest, but let's do a herb run real quick, because we do have those rainars that we need to work on, and then a bunch of iron seeds, so we have a ton of herblore XP currently banked, maybe even close to level like 60 with all these seeds and everything, but we'll see where these get. I'm not too crazy hyped about the potential opportunity of it all, but fighting those dragons is just going to be really obnoxious, man. 16 rainars off of that patch. That's so huge, bro. Holy crap. So we have 35 rainars off of just that 3 seeds. Not to mention, I think we have 3 or 4 more in the bank. A ton of prayer potions already. We are starting off very strong. Let me go do Cook's Assistant just so I can make some money, and then I think I'm going to bust out a bit of herblore just to go ahead and, might as well. I think herblore and then probably crafting is going to be my next 2 works. I could go do the Slayer task, but I think I'm going to put that on the back burner until I can upgrade, get some blue d'hide. Like I said, it's going to take me, I believe it was 68. Yeah, I'm going to need at least 68 crafting for that. So quest, herblore, and then probably crafting. So that's going to be the plan right now. Let's hop into it. Cook's Assistant, a really quick quest, takes no time at all. We get some 3,000 cooking XP, which I think is a lot more than 3k. I couldn't see it over there. Bonus XP book, 100,000 coins, and a crystal key. Very, very worth it to do quests on this game, especially since some of them are so fast. Let's try our luck at the first crystal key of the account. Fingers crossed. Maybe something good? Pure Essence and Sapphires. I'm actually not upset with that. The Pure Essence, we can quickly get some rune crafting levels. That's worth it. That's really big for us. The bonus XP book, I might actually use on something like crafting. But now that we have 100k cash, let's go ahead and buy. I think I have almost 40 rainars. So let's see how much 40 snape grass is going to cost us. They are 3k each. I genuinely can't afford to buy them. Wow, bro. I'll do 20 for now, but that just hurts. I think I have a snapegrass seed. I don't even know how to farm it, but it's definitely going to be worth it with the magic secateurs and everything. Let's just do that real quick, because that just hurt to see. All right, 4.3k XP. I'm not too upset anymore. I know I have a ton of irits, so that's going to be a lot of my XP, especially because I've newts only 350 each, compared to the fact that these are 3.5k each. So we have to ration a little bit, but I think we'll make it all work. Now we are going to go work on the crafting grind a bit. So you guys remember how I said I was going to do like 200 molten glass and just try to get like 68? Well, I kind of went overboard. We have 1,000 molten glass to make. Since I'm working from home, I'm just going to watch a show with friends and cook up some molten glass in the background. This is going to be a lot of experience. I think we'll get past level 80 just off of this. So I didn't realize that my mic was muted in this clip, but off of that 1,000 molten glass, we were able to bust out just over 90 crafting. That was absolutely insane. That was so much more XP than I really thought I would get. I was aiming for like 80, but to have already 90 means we can already make Furies, and we're already almost halfway to 99, which means another like 1,300 orbs or so will get us to 99, and we'll be done and never have to worry about the skill again. Slayer casket attempt number 3 was successful. Apparently I accidentally got to turn my mic on, but we got money finally. We're no longer broke. It's a happy day. So it has been far too long, and these trees have been done forever, but we're gonna go finally check our willow trees and see how much XP they give us. And this one actually died this time. Holy crap, we just cannot win. This one alive? It is. Let's go. Let's see how much XP we get. 72,000 experience for a willow? What the hell? Okay, so let's get these U seeds all in there. Holy crap. All right, so I'm gonna check the other 2, and that should probably jump us up to like 64 farming, I'm gonna guess. And then eventually when these actually turn into saplings, I'll have these planted. But wow, that is insane. Since we're 1 level off of getting 60 attack, I think we make the first big purchase of the account, getting ourselves a D-Scimitar, which is quite literally my whole cash stack, unless this Slayer casket comes through. Right now, yep, no, we are just forever broke, I guess. There we go, our first big purchase, the Dragon Scimitar. We're doing an Infernal Mages task right now. I'm just doing it real slow, where we teleport in, use all of our prayer points, teleport out, and go back in. But overall, man, it's been a grind. We've been doing all right. I've been on for almost 6 hours straight at this point. I'm gonna quickly do another birdhouse run and then go back to Slayer. I just got off of work. You guys can see at the bottom, I've been playing for almost 7 hours straight. I did a little bit of cooking, got some rune crafting levels just for the heck of of it. I did a little bit more farming and everything. I've been kind of trying to keep up on my birdhouse runs and whatnot. We're almost at 70 birds nests, which is pretty awesome. We have 2 Slayer caskets. That's what I've been kind of AFKing for the past hour or so. So let's open. We got a hard bottle. That's actually pretty cool. And then we got a Marintil. God, if that doesn't make me want to scream, I don't know what will. I'm willing to bet I can't do this by Lava Dragon Isle. Yeah, that's not happening. So we're going to skip on that. I've got some more irons that I'm going to quickly make into potions. I am probably going to bed. I have work in exactly 8 hours again. So doing back-to-back shifts, essentially. I'm going to wrap it up here. It's going to be more skilling probably tomorrow. A lot of AFK Slayer just to get my stats up. But overall, a pretty solid run for the night. We will see what tomorrow brings us. And today is another beautiful day. I have another shift of working from home. So we're going to start off with a birdhouse run and probably grind out a lot of Slayer today. I might even talk myself into doing 99 crafting. I have to do a few quests and I'll have to buy all the buckets of sand and stuff, but I might be able to talk myself into doing it. We'll see how it goes. And also at the end of this birdhouse run, I'm fairly sure if we get enough experience here, we'll be able to start doing magic birdhouses, which will be even more XP, even more loot. Pretty hyped about that. We got 5 birds nests from just that one. Oh crap. I do not have the space for this. We're at 66 farming right now. We'll see how much the first one gives us as long as it's not dead. This is amazing. All right, so let's see how much this gives us, and then we'll see how far we get at the end of this. 353. Holy shit. What? That's insane. So if all of those grew, if all 4 of them grew and none of them died, that's 1.2 mil farming XP. That literally like is double what I had to begin with. Oh my god. And I forget how I think I got those U seeds from Wintertodd. So I guess 99 fire making was worth it. I mean, the grind was still, oh, there it is. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Yes, it's grown from 66 to 74 off of just 2 trees. Oh my god. And now we have 1 more left to check over in Taverley. And if this has grown, I think we might jump up to close to, if not 77 farming from 66. That is so huge. It's ridiculous. Fingers crossed. There it is. All right. So we just got a lot of total levels and a lot of XP after that. 77 farming, which means we could do magic trees now as long as we get the seeds, which I believe demonics drop magic tree seeds. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing demonics anytime soon, but when I do, 99 farming is basically locked in. I also did start making some super compost, which is going to be really useful, and I think I'm going to take advantage of going ahead and doing all of the herb patches I can. I don't think there's an easy teleport to the Canifis one yet. No, there really isn't, but there is if I have enough achievements. I believe it's the Explorer's Ring 2 allows you to teleport all around to your farming patches. So if we can buy that, that'll be huge. 30% completed. And it also costs 500k. Okay, so we can't do that. But when we can, that'll be really big for farming. So until then, I think I'm just going to stick with my normal 3 patches and call it a day. You love to see it. Basically another 200,000 Herblore XP banked off of 1 farm run. Big gains. And we are closing in on 75 attack. I made the decision because 75 attack would just not limit us anywhere near as much as... Ooh, a Slayer casket. 60 attack was just going to limit us far too much. Having 70 for a whip and everything, I can lock XP and we can actually do raids efficiently and things like that. It's just overall going to be so much better for the account. So there that is. I also wanted to get 70s combat because I can now unlock Neve, which gives me a lot more points per task. I think I'm getting like 8 right now with Vanica. So I'll get some new Slayer creatures, a lot more points for my task, and everything will overall just be better in my opinion. So that's pretty hype. Really excited about that. I won't be having a whip or even be using this for a really long time. Using a whip on task won't even really be worth it until I'm 99 Slayer because I have to lock the experience. So it is what it is. Nonetheless, in the long run, having 75 attack is without a doubt the better option. So I'm pretty excited for what the future holds for us. We got 3 Slayer caskets from that task. Pretty hype. So good luck to us. Maybe some cash. Ooh, an easy bottle. I'm super excited about that. A Harlander. Yeah, I'll go cry. And some cash. I'm pretty hyped about this easy clue. So let's go try to get this done. Hopefully we can. Emerald ring, sapphire amulet, and a bronze change body. We can all do that, but we don't even have 40 smithing yet. So we're going to go grab that real quick and go ahead and work on this clue. So I want to point out the fact that I have, let's see, 12 hours playtime. And this is the the third clue I've gotten, and it's out of a geode. And mind you, I went and mined like 400 essence last night and didn't get anything. That is so tough. Whatever. I mean, I'll take another easy clue. I'm happy to do it. Hopefully we can get something decent out of it. All right. Well, that was pretty painful. How had to collect a lot of items and all that for these easy clues, but won't ever have to do it again. We have 2 caskets. Good luck us. First one. Wow, that makes me want to jump off a bridge. Okay, Black Wizard Hat T. At least we got something that was unique there. That was not worth the time it took. But we have Fashionscape now, so let's go. Man, it took, I think, like 7 minutes each for these dragon hides. Like, it literally took me 20 minutes to get 3 of them. But we can now finally get Black Tea Hide Chaps and Vams. I need, like, literally 1,000 XP to go ahead and make, or excuse me, to wear them. So let's go ahead and teleport to, like, a chicken real quick and kill it. And we finally have our new best in slot range gear for essentially the rest of the account. That's pretty awesome. Unless I get, like, gold trimmed, which would be pretty nice. But that is a really good feeling. That is awesome. I now need to eventually slowly work on getting a rune crossbow, which is going to be done through maging steel dragons. I think that's going to be my best bet, especially since I could buy chaos runes. They're not crazy expensive. So I spent another like half hour-ish, 40 minutes-ish buying 99 crafting. I wanted to just have it banked. It's one of probably the longest grinds that I'm going to have as far as skills, and buying all of it just took a lot of time. Didn't realize that I think this guy brought a level 3 alt account. If you have him trading or just talking to this crew member, either one, it keeps them stopped here. It made the run so much faster because they can go all the way back here, which is really annoying. So it was just stuck right there for the last like 600 I had to buy. That was really helpful. We're pretty much stocked. I'm almost 100% sure this is 99 crafting. I have to do 2 or 3 quests to get the 1.5 at times XP books, but we have some really easy quests that we can do. Something like Demon Slayer, Doric's quest, all that stuff is real quick and easy. So I'll get those knocked out of the way and I'll slowly start working on this 99. Finally, we're going to be done with it. Never have to touch it again. That means whenever we can save up for onyxes and everything, we'll be fully ready to go. Pretty excited about that. Quickly doing rune mysteries, but I'm going to knock out Imp Catcher really quick as well. And then we're also going to do Doric's quest. 3 quests completed. It's going to give us 300k cash, and it's going to be really, really easy. Going to take no time at all. We already farmed everything up. We're all good to go. So look at that. A lot of magic XP, 100k coins. We're also going to get 3 crystal keys. I forgot about that. So that's going to be really nice. But now we're up to 69 magic. Let's go ahead and climb down. We will have to go ahead and speak to the wizard down here. Finish up rune mysteries, and then we'll go ahead and do Doric's quest, which we have everything already in our inventory. It'll take 2 seconds, and we'll be basically done. And there's rune mysteries done. We also get a free small pouch out of that. That's pretty cool. And now let's go ahead and teleport over to Taverly, and we will quickly do Doric's quest, which is quite literally 2 chat dialogues, and you're done. And just like that, we already have 300k cash, 3 crystal keys, and 3 more bonus XP books. Also got a lot of mining XP off of that, so that's pretty hype. Let's go ahead and run through these 3 crystal keys, and then it's time to grind out 99 crafting. First crystal key, blood runes and pure essence. Okay, I'm not too upset about that one. Second one, 6 anglerfish and 3 battle staffs. God, that's a little disappointing, I'm gonna be honest. Then some cannonballs and some rubies. Alright, I mean, not the worst, but 6 anglerfish and 3 battle staffs. Man, for the fact that crystal keys aren't like handed out on a silver platter or nothing, that's kind of tough, honestly. There really is not much. But the cash is really nice. We're probably going to spend that dumping that into our Raynar supply. 20 Raynar potions, so we could finish off that. We'll have another 20 prayer potions, bringing us up to 40. I haven't done a farm run or a birdhouse run in quite a while. I've really just been focusing on crafting and some other stuff. Now is the crafting grind. I will see you guys when we're done with 1300 molten glass. Oh, how I love RuneScape video making. It's taken us maybe about 5-6 hours-ish to get 99 crafting all said and done, but it is finally done, and here we are, 99 crafting, never needing to touch that skill again. We could automatically go ahead and make whatever tortures or amulets or anything we'll ever need. We are all done. No need to waste my time. I overestimated by just a tiny bit, not a big overestimation, happily, so I didn't have to waste too much of my own time, but that is huge. I think now I'm going to go ahead and make these 20 Raynar potions, so let's just grab that and our cash. We're going to make these just so we have them, get a little bit of experience, and maybe buy some other secondaries here. I know I have some strength potions and defense potions I can make as well, so these aren't too expensive. So let's say we'll buy 50 for now because it will add up pretty quickly. Snapegrass is still very expensive, but we do need 20 for the current moment. And then I also believe we need some limpet roots, still 2k each. We'll buy 20, and I think that should be good. That'll give us a decent amount of herbal experience here, and then we're probably gonna go back to doing a little bit of Slayer. I think I'm a little skilled out for now. So since we are 75 combat now, I think the best Slayer assignments are gonna come from Konar. If I need to skip them, I always can, but this is just gonna be a lot better, especially Actually, point-wise, Venica is only giving us 8 points per task. This should be 30. That's kind of crappy, but I'm not actually against it. I might just AFK range train on these, truthfully. All right, I completely lied. I forgot that Konar assigns things very specifically where you have to kill them, and I would have to kill these in the catacombs, and I'm just not doing 74 blue dragons while face tanking them. It is not worth my time. 33 wall beasts again? God, I'm so sick of this task already. All right, let's try a Konar Slayer task again. Hopefully it isn't something like blue dragons and something that we can actually do somewhat efficiently. 60 worms in this Slayer dungeon. I think I can do that. Let me go recharge my prayer. Can I even wear boots of stone in here is the question. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, if I can't wear those as a pure, I'm screwed. All right, so prayer's restored. Let's see. I have to figure out where they're even at, and let's see if we can kill them, because I think they're really good XP, and they do have some decent drops.